Hi, this is Cherie with Rehash Fiber. The Alaska adventure continues. I was in Palmer, Alaska for the muskox farm, but I planned my stay there for 3 days because I really wanted to explore Palmer and the area around it. So there are some things for the fiber artists. There's also hiking and other great sightseeing, and I'm going to share that with you today. For fantastic views of Palmer and the entire surrounding region, I highly suggest, if you like to hike the Butte. It is right there in Palmer off Bodenberg Loop. And it's a steep hike, but I would guess it's no more than 1.5 miles. So it's not like it goes on forever. But when you get to the top, it is breathtaking 360 views of everything. The gorgeous mountains, the farms, a glacier, the town. And it's just a great way to start your time in Alaska. I met Noel while he was hiking down and I was hiking up. We got to chatting a bit and we were having such a good time. We ended up just sitting in the beautiful Alaska sunshine and visiting a whole lot more. The mines are just 14 miles out of Palmer, and it is a beautiful drive to get up to the pass. As you can see, the third week of May, it's still quite snowy up there, and I just find it fascinating that there's cabins up there, and it just feels very Arctic. As you can see, it's so beautiful. I would recommend checking it out for sure. When I was doing my research before leaving for Palmer, Alaska, I saw that there was Becca's Alpacas right in town, and I knew I wanted to check it out. So the moment I walked through the door, Tony met me, so friendly, and then Becca came out and we got to visit. And I just want to show you this great shop. Meet Rebecca, Kirsten, and Aaron. Rebecca and Kirsten are two of the artists that display their work here at the shop. And Aaron helps oversee and assist them with everything. So we had a wonderful visit, and I just want you to see all the great things that they have. Kirsten does the painted wall hangings. And she's also got this gardening area with plants for sale and seeds for sale and more. I bought a pack of her nasturtium seeds, and I'm very excited to get them in the ground and see if they will grow here in Florida. What a nice reminder it will be of that time in Alaska. Becca has 8 alpaca that she cares for, and then she sells their fiber, the yarn, and garments at the shop, along with other skeins of yarn made of different fibers. And she and her mom do the dyeing together, and it's just really a treat to see all the beautiful products. Tony was the first person I met when I walked through the door, and by the time I started shooting, he had left the store. But I wanted to show you his business. He's got Tony's Flies, and he makes all these really cool flies for fly fishing, but he also makes beautiful earrings too. The Reindeer Farm in Palmer is a wonderful place to see large animals that we only, if we're lucky, see in the wild. And here they have them on the farm. You get to see reindeer, elk, bison, yak, moose, all in an up-close experience. This is Rocky. He is so cool. You can see how he's shedding there, and as a fiber artist, I was going nuts. I petted him and then some of the fur came off in my hand, so I petted him some more and I collected some of that fur and it was super intriguing to look at. The undercoat was downy, but his outer coat was so thick it felt like straw. It was very interesting. The reindeer there are tame and they let you go into their area and you can feed them and pet them. It was just a really cool experience. I don't know when that'll ever happen again. You can see how beautiful they are. And how about the new babies? They are wonderful. Also, the reindeer were shedding, so I collected some of that too, just because I was so curious. You see that beautiful fur shedding from the elk? Oh my gosh, I wanted some of that too, but there is no way we could touch the elk. They were not very friendly. They said they would bite. The farmers market happens every Friday throughout summer in Palmer. I first learned about Jude Johnson when I was talking with Carrie at the muskox farm. Then I had the pleasure of meeting her at the Friday Fling in Palmer. So we had a wonderful time sharing the things that we do, and I got to learn all about her and her business and how involved in things that she is. That she knits and spins and weaves and dyes, but she is also part of the Matsu Fiber Art Guild and the Anchorage Spinners and Weavers Guild. And as you can see, she's got a lot of great signature yarns here for sale at the Friday Fling. And another thing that was really interesting is she's the superintendent at the state fair for fiber and fleece. So this lady really knows her stuff, and we just had a great time talking, and I really appreciated seeing all the beautiful items that she had for sale. It was a real treat. I ended up buying this skein of yarn, a true treasure, hand-dyed by her granddaughter Allison, so I'm very happy to have something special from my experience with them. Well, thanks for coming with me as I explored Palmer, Alaska. As you can see, there's a lot to do, and it's really interesting and fun and beautiful. And the whole reason I was in Palmer was for the muskox farm, which if you didn't see the very first episode of the Rehash Fiber Alaska Adventures, that is what got me to Palmer, and there's a whole show on the muskox farm. So it was great to explore the rest of it and have the time there. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and if you get to Alaska, I hope you're able to check it out. I will list all the businesses and fiber artists in the description of the show so that if you want to check into them further, you can. All right, everybody, happy fiber travels, and thanks for watching.